So we're going to talk about how we're going to edit our AppTel process. So for mine, I just really used my peer reviews for task 1, task 2, and task 3. For task 1, I think, Rebecca, you did one of them. And it said it was good. There was like a grammatical error. So I went back and edited that. And then I looked at a couple of like other people's papers just to get ideas, just to see how everybody else did it, I guess. So I liked how they did just like some more examples, I guess, of best practices. I felt like I could add more examples for each one rather than just like 2 or 3. Some people did like 5 and 6 best practices for each area. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back and definitely add 1 or 2 more just to make it a little different. And then for task 2, Kylie, you did one of them for it. And so it was really good. I liked like the different stuff about just the data collection strategies. And actually, I felt like I should add a little bit more to my survey that I sent out. So I actually sent out an additional one. So I'm going to go back and add that with like just some questions that helped each section a little more. Because I felt like I was kind of like, I did really good on some of them, but some of them were just kind of vague. So I needed more questions to go along with that particular thing. And so I'm going to go back and add that to that just so it shows that I did that. And Jeremy suggested that I should clarify like if the survey was sent to every member of my school, which I'm in a super small school. So, and we just have 4th and 5th grade. So I guess I should say, that I sent it to like everybody, including our specialists and like our support staff, even though we don't have a lot because we don't have assistants. We just have a couple of part-time assistants that help like each grade level. But I did send it to everyone. So I guess that's what he was saying, just to clarify on that one, who I sent it to. And there were a couple grammatical things, but yeah, that's what I got to go back and fix about task 2. So for task 3, let's see. I had to fix the acronym. That's what you said about SIT, Kylie. And then I'm still waiting on the other peer review to see what else I need to add to it. But I did look at some other people's papers and just like got ideas from those. Like the person that I peer reviewed, another person I peer reviewed, like his paper had some really good graphs and stuff. And he even added like the email correspondence for like meeting with his PLC team. And like, I thought that was good just to add so many different, evidences that you actually, So, yeah.
Still kind of echo.
I know. I don't know what happened. So I don't know. Whichever one of you wants to go next would be good.
Do you make it? I'll go ahead. On my task 1, I just realized that I left the whole section out. I was just reading back through it today. I was like, I need to put more stuff in mine. Mine needs more. Done the same thing. I've read other people's tasks as well to try to get some more site references to go to, and I've been looking back in the library to get those documents. So I have to add more meat to my task 1 for the best practices. And my big thing is the APA format. I have to go back, and that was mentioned by you. I appreciate it. That's been a lot of my problem, is to how that I need to format my document and how I have like cite the sources and things like that. So I really have to go back in and read on the APA format. I found that mine needs more zing to it, I guess. My graphs are pretty boring. I need to work on those and get some more information out. And when did you send another survey out? Because I thought about doing that and I didn't think I could get it back in time.
I sent it like that same week. Like ours was due like on that Tuesday, and then I got to look at everybody else's, and I was like, I need more stuff, like
Yeah.
that again. And I like chase people down to get responses.
Okay.
I was like,
Okay.
you respond. I really need it. You responded the first time.
Okay, I may do that tomorrow. But
Yeah.
but I think I need more questions because I was looking at some other people's, like you said, and they're more detailed. I have things that I need to attach, that I need to get some ideas about how to attach them at the end, because like I said, it has been a while since I've been back into school. But my task 1, I do need to put more stuff in. I need to, I'd like to include more best practices. My task 2, like I said, I would like to send out one more survey. Maybe I can do that this evening. I'm a small school too. I have 14 staff that I work with. So, and then our task 3, we all came together to work on a plan to present to our school board. So maybe I think now that hindsight, that may be a little bit too much, but we usually all meet together. But if I could have cut that down, I think we could have got more done. But I think mine just needs more substance to it. I need to get some more references. I didn't include any citations in my task 3, and that's something that I need to put in there, because I didn't even put a reference part in it because I didn't cite anything. So that's something I need to include. But I've appreciated all of the peer reviews. That's helped me tremendously get some good ideas. But like you said, I haven't had a chance to really finalize anything yet. But I do have a question. So are you doing like your task 1 and then all your evidences for that, and then the peer reviews, then task 2, and then peer reviews? Is that how you're putting it together?
Last time I did it that way. Like I did like task 1, and then I did all of everything that went with task 1, and then I did the peer reviews underneath that. But he said to take those out. He said that the peer reviews didn't need to be in there. Like that's not what your final part is to upload, I guess, because we upload this to TaskStream, right? This is what goes on TaskStream.
After we send
it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he said make sure to take out all of the peer reviews. You don't put those in there.
Okay.
But we do send them to her, correct?
Yeah, I think we send them with her. I think we send them to her. I haven't read up on it exactly yet.
Okay.
So
like if you do have the email, that's artifact 1, and then you'll attach that email with the correspondence, and then another artifact to just be at the end of that task.
Yeah, and you can reference it in your paper. You could say like, I sent out an email to the whole PLC, and then in parentheses just see artifact 1, so you can go back and look down there that it was like a screenshot of what you sent out.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I just need more meat in mine. It needs more information. I think that's my big thing.
Yeah, Bradley, I reviewed his. He was one of my peer review partners last year, and he does such a good job of like evidence. Like he puts so much evidence in his papers. Just
I'll check his out.
like he just and especially like task 3, I did his review for that yesterday, and it was just so good. He had so much evidence in it. I was like, I need more.
Okay. That's pretty much it.
Well, on my task 1, I feel like I did a fairly good job with citing things and everything and going through what was required and everything. But then for task 2, I don't seem to have any peer reviews quite yet on that one. And it's probably because it was put in a couple days late. So I have a feeling that's why, because when everybody was looking, it wasn't there to look at. So hopefully I can go back, and I've had some since. I haven't checked the last couple of days. But I've had a little bit of trouble following along with what was expected and different. Just the wording and things have confused me a bit. And so my task 2 turns out to be an extension of task 1, and where a lot of my titles look the same, and even some of my references are the same, but I've gone in and added different things. But I noticed, Brooke, in yours that you say on there best practices identified, and then you list them, and I like that. So I may steal your idea and I think it was yours that does that?
It's Brooks. Yeah, I'm going to take that.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah, I was struggling to think of how to like exactly put them in there, and I saw somebody else that did that, and I was like, I'm doing it. That looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
it's all in there in task 2, but it's just like that just really points it out.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. In task 3, Jeremy, I believe it's Jeremy Thompson, he did my peer review for that one, and basically confirmed what I was afraid of, which was that I didn't go through and tell why I chose the PLC that I did. I did talk about the PLC and what we talked about, but I didn't go into detail as to why and how it went together with the task 2 gap analysis. So I had to go back in actually today during planning time, and I was working frantically trying to make sure that I could get all of that in there and tell why I chose it and how does it all go together. But, finally I think I have a good bit. I think I have enough, but I even went back to task 2 and added some stuff that kind of ties it together better.
Yeah, I think like one of the most helpful things for me is just like looking at exactly what it says like on our syllabus, and it'll like kind of ask you for each thing almost like prompt 1 and prompt 2, and I just do like literally exactly what it says in prompt 1 and prompt 2. Like it asks you for, like to illustrate, use visuals and to post on there like your survey that you sent out, and I think that's the most helpful thing because I used to post those like last semester above each of my papers. I would say like prompt 1, then I would do everything in prompt 1, and then I would do prompt 2 and do everything in prompt 2. But they told me just to take them out, but that was what to do. Just,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've gone and put one in prompt 2.
Yeah, don't put them in the paper. You have to take them out.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what I did. I was just like copying and pasting them so I could keep up with it.
That's what I did.
Yeah, and they say just take them out, but they said it was like fine. Once I took them out, they were okay. So, because like these things on the syllabus, I don't know if you have them printed out where you can see like exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I just sit and follow exactly word for word with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it does help to look at other people just to see what, they have going on. I look at theirs all the time just to get ideas. So, I don't know. I was worried about task 4 though, because there's not really like a good example of it, I guess. So I hope it's enough, like what I'm doing for it. That's what I was going to ask you guys, like what, I guess we kind of talked about it, what you guys are doing for yours. Because I don't know. I mean, she said a paragraph's enough, but I feel like, I wrote a paragraph last time and they said that you got to improve upon it every semester. So I don't know.
So are you doing, okay, here's my communication. Like you said, are you putting the email under that? I just did a paragraph. I did it by emails and I call people and I just sort of did how I just explained. I didn't attach any kind of evidence or anything.
I didn't either. Because last semester, it was everything. Like it wasn't just your APSL process. It was like all of your case studies that you did, you could use those and you could use like all the other assignments, not just that one paper. But to me, this sounds like you just need to use this paper to do it.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like kind of struggling with it. I don't know. It wants you to get all 13 of those just from this task 1, task 2, and task 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I don't know. That's different, I guess, because last time I used like the different case studies we did for some of them, and like I didn't use them all from that one paper that we did, but then they changed it. I guess this one's just different. So.
Oh, and since you said that, did you like you said for last time we had to pull from case studies and things that we did and included in our APSL. So I've gone in my final document and added like the case study of the psychological review and all that stuff into that stuff in order of when it was due. But is that something that we need to include then?
Like in your paper, in your final APTEL paper, is that what you mean?
Yeah, just like we did last semester, but I added it in there as if it were But it
I don't
doesn't say.
know. I don't know. To me, it sounds like that it's wanting you just to like submit these evidences and how you use them specifically in the AppTel experience is what the prompt says.
Yeah.
So I don't think it means to use like the other stuff we've done. But then I don't know if it's going to be different on TaskStream because it says that this is like different than that kind of.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
task stream is even different this time.
I haven't even been on it.
I haven't either.
I haven't even been on it.
Me
I
neither.
don't know.
So are you, because task 4 was due last week. So did you revise that and add it to the end?
I haven't even turned it in for last week yet.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm going to add it to the end. Yeah, like of what I sent you guys today, I'm going to go back and add it to the bottom. But I don't think I'm going to put any evidences in there. Did you put evidences in there, Rebecca?
No, I referenced that, well, as far as that goes, I put that this can be evidenced in task 4, this can be, or task 2, this is evidence in task 3.
That's what I said. And
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think it's going to be okay.
So how did I really forget how this works? So we submit to Dr. Fry, and then she will let us know when it's okay to submit to TaskStream.
That's the way it looks. Yeah.
Okay, and so we submit to TaskStream, and then we wait. It's been out of it. Don't remember that semester at all. So okay.
And then I guess our clinical coach checks it on TaskStream, right? When she's there. So it's like getting 2 people. With this link, I didn't understand where she meant to put it. Like the Zoom link for this, where does it go?
I thought it was in the artifacts, but I don't know which set. I guess
I have that open. I'll swipe over there if you want. And
yeah,
I'm still here. Just are you?
I was wondering, does it go away if you look at something different?
That's what I was thinking because I had everything pulled up on my computer. I was like, how do I get back to my notes?
I have that.
Yeah, I was going from my memory.
Yeah, me too.
But y'all can still see me.
Yeah.
What about that?
Let's see.
Well, I thought I had it pulled up. Hang on. This is for week 10, correct?
It says, let's see. I think I have it pulled up. It says you'll want to make sure and plan this meeting. Oh wait, hold on. Record the meeting and then provide all members of the Zoom meeting with the recording link because you'll be asked to submit the link as part of your AppTel.
Oh, back to my first page.
On the first page of your artifact.
So does that mean the link would go on the first page of our AppTel then?
Like the very first page where the title page?
That's what it looks like.
That's what I think too. But I'm not sure. I don't want to stick it there.
So do we put the other Zoom in this as well?
I think it's just this one. I think it's just this link.
Okay.
Yeah. This is very important.
At the very first?
I know. That's what I thought. It sounded like it was like not an APA format to do that, but I don't know. And it doesn't really say. After adding the evidence of the competency web folio, send the link to the clinical coach for review. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get it to you guys as soon as possible. And if you have any more questions, I'll send you guys what I did for like task 4, just like a paragraph of it. And then if you have any ideas on how to make it better. Because it said no peer review is required, but I wish there was peer review.
Yeah, I was sort of wanting to look at other people's again.
I know.
Make sure I'm doing it right because I'm not sure. I'm not positive.
Well, what I did was copy the, in the syllabus, I copied the layout that it gives you in the table format.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved it over into a Word document and then changed the font color into red and just typed in my evidence of the competency in red then. And stated that somewhere in there that my response is in red, So, because the competencies that were listed here that were listed in the handbook and in the syllabus were the same. So,
yeah, and then I think it's like those 9 that are required, right? And then you have to do 13 though, so you have to just choose 4 more.
And there's 14 total, so.
Yeah, I didn't see a place where there was just 9. I counted the 14. I'm looking somewhere different because where I looked there was 14.
Yeah, in the handbook it tells you the 9 that are required.
Okay, I need to look back and make sure.
Because there's 9 that are specific that you have to have, and then you can choose 4 of the other 5, I guess, that you think it hit.
Okay.
So, okay, well, if we don't have any more questions, I will get this uploaded and send it to you guys. And I guess I'll copy you guys on the email to Dr. Fry about Michelle, just so it looks like we all, I don't know how to forward her a whole email strand, or I would.
You go to the top email, or is it Gmail? Are you in Gmail?
It's our Gardner-Webb one. That's why it's Outlook, I think.
I don't know that much.
It's different than my school one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know how to work the Gmail one.
Yeah, I do too. I like that you said to use your school one. I was like, man, I should have used mine.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'll try to send it to her. I don't know if it'll send the whole thread or if it'll just send. Well, Rebecca, when we finally got your email right, did it send you everything from before, or was it just that main message? Because we had sent
yeah, it sent everything.
So it sent all.
Okay.
It did.
Okay, so I can just add her to my next reply and say she didn't join, and we just haven't heard from her.
Yeah, it should go back and catch her on all that then.
Okay. Yeah, I checked back today on the Zoom groups, and she's still in our group, so I don't know. I thought she maybe changed, because it said you could change groups, but
okay.
She was still on there, so.
Well, thank you for your ideas and help.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll see you guys soon. Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.